Imagine you saved every single dollar you ever earned. No debt, no credit cards, no loans. Just discipline, just savings, just doing everything right. Now go try to get a mortgage. You would be denied. Not because you cannot afford it, not because you are a bad borrower, but because the credit score system, the system that controls your entire financial life, has no way to measure someone who does not borrow money. And that is not a bug. That is exactly how the system was designed. The FICO score, the 3-digit number that determines your mortgage rate, your car loan, your credit card limit, and in some states even your job offer, was not created by the government. It was created in the 1950s by a private corporation to build a market for debt. Today, we are going to expose exactly how the credit score system works, who built it, who profits from it, and the counterintuitive moves that actually protect you from it. Most people spend their entire lives chasing a number they do not fully understand. They open credit cards they do not need, because someone told them it would build their score. They keep accounts open they never use because closing them might hurt their score. They stress about inquiries, utilization rates, and credit mix, losing sleep over a system they were never properly taught. And here is the counterintuitive truth at the center of all of it. Your credit score does not measure how good you are with money. It measures how much you use debt. Someone who saves $50,000 in cash, zero debt, zero credit cards, has no score at all, or a score so thin it gets them rejected for a basic loan. Someone who carries 4 credit cards, a car loan, and a personal loan, but pays the minimums on time, has an excellent score. The system literally rewards debt usage over financial responsibility. And understanding why changes how you think about money forever. The FICO score was created by the Fair Isaac Corporation, founded in 1956. Not by the Federal Reserve, not by the government. Not by any public institution designed to protect consumers. By a private company, built specifically to create a standardized way for lenders to measure how likely you were to take on debt and pay it back. The goal was never to measure your wealth, never to measure your savings, never to measure whether you were financially responsible in any meaningful sense. The goal was to make it easier and more profitable for lenders to lend. Today, 90% of top lenders in America use FICO scores to make credit decisions. FICO is a publicly traded company. It earns revenue every single time a lender pulls your score. And sitting alongside FICO are 3 credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. 3 private corporations that collect, store, and sell your financial data to lenders, employers, landlords, and insurance companies. Remember the person who saved everything and never borrowed? The credit bureaus have nothing to sell about that person. No debt history, no payment patterns, no data worth buying. Which is exactly why the system has no place for them. But the way your score is actually calculated, the real formula, is where the system reveals exactly whose interests it serves. Your FICO score is calculated using 5 factors. Payment history, 35%. Amounts owed, 30%. Length of credit history, 15%. Credit mix, 10%. New credit inquiries, 10%. Look at that list carefully. 4 out of 5 factors require you to be actively using debt. Credit mix. The system literally rewards you for having multiple types of debt simultaneously. A mortgage, a car loan, a credit card, a personal loan, length of credit history. The system rewards you for keeping accounts open for decades. Savings rate? Not in the formula. Net worth? Not in the formula. Emergency fund? Not in the formula. Investment portfolio? Not in the formula. The credit score system does not measure financial health. It measures your value as a borrower to lenders who profit from your debt. And in 2026, the system is expanding further. FICO is now adding buy now, pay later loans to your credit score. But here is where this video stops being about outrage and starts being about power. The system is not going away. So the goal is not to opt out. The goal is to understand the rules well enough to use them on your terms, not theirs. Weapon 1. Keep one credit card. Use it for regular purchases. Pay it in full every single month. Never carry a balance. This gives the system what it needs to give you a high score, without costing you a single dollar in interest. The credit card company earns nothing from you. Your score climbs regardless. Weapon 2. Never close your oldest credit account. Length of credit history is 15% of your score. Your oldest account, even if you never use it, is silently protecting your score every single month. Closing it removes years of history and can drop your score by 30 to 50 points overnight. Leave it open. Put one small subscription on it. Pay it automatically. Weapon 3. Keep your credit utilization below 10%, not 30%. But people with scores above 800 consistently keep utilization below 10%. If your total credit limit is $10,000, keep your balance below $1,000 at all times. Weapon 4. And this is the one most people will not think of. Check your credit report, not your score, every single year for free at annualcreditreport.com. 1 in 5 Americans has an error on their credit report. Errors that are lowering their score right now. Errors that are costing them higher interest rates on every loan they take. Disputing and removing a single error can raise your score by 30 to 50 points, which on a $300,000 mortgage translates to tens of thousands of dollars saved over the life of the loan. The credit score system was built to serve lenders, not you. But knowing exactly how it works gives you the ability to make it serve you instead. Here is what we just uncovered. The FICO score was created by a private corporation in 1956 to build a market for debt. Not to measure your financial health, not to protect you, to make lending more profitable. The formula rewards debt usage over savings, credit mix over net worth, borrowing history over financial discipline. And in 2026, the system is expanding to track every buy now, pay later purchase you make. Your 4 weapons. 1 credit card, paid in full every month. Never close your oldest account. Keep utilization below 10%. Check your full credit report every year for errors. Use the system. Do not let it use you. If this video showed you something about the credit score system that nobody ever explained clearly, hit that subscribe button. Every week on First Million Club, we pull back the curtain on exactly how money really works, so you stop playing a game you did not know you were already in.